Top 10. Number 10.
Munich. Munich is a 2005 historical drama directed by Steven Spielberg. The film is based on the true events surrounding the aftermath of the 1972 Munich Olympics massacre, where a Palestinian terrorist group kidnapped and killed 11 Israeli athletes. Munich follows a secret Israeli squad, led by Avner Kaufman, played by Eric Bana, who was assigned to track down and assassinate those responsible for the attack. This stands out as a gripping revenge film due to its thought-provoking examination of the cyclical nature of violence and the human cost of retribution. Spielberg's direction brings a sense of intensity and authenticity to the story, while the performances, particularly Eric Bana's nuanced portrayal of Avner, add depth and emotional resonance to the film. Munich is a powerful and introspective revenge film that delves into the complexities of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict and raises important questions about the moral implications of seeking vengeance.
Number 9.
John Doe, Vigilante. John Doe, Vigilante is a 2014 crime thriller directed by Kelly Dolan. The film tells the story of John Doe, an ordinary man who takes the law into his own hands to seek revenge against criminals who have evaded justice. Through a series of carefully planned and executed acts, John Doe targets individuals who have committed heinous crimes but have managed to escape punishment through legal loopholes. As the film unfolds, it explores the moral and ethical implications of vigilantism and raises thought-provoking questions about the flaws in the justice system. While some see John Doe as a hero and cheer for his acts of retribution, others question the legitimacy of his actions and the long-term consequences they may have on society. Overall, John Doe, Vigilante is a thought-provoking revenge film that explores the darker side of justice and the complexities of vigilantism. It raises important questions about accountability, personal responsibility, and the inherent flaws within the legal system. I often think about this film and its message.
Number 8.
Law-Abiding Citizen. Law-Abiding Citizen is a 2009 thriller starring Gerard Butler and Jamie Foxx. The film follows Clyde Shelton, a brilliant and resourceful man who seeks revenge against the flawed justice system after his wife and daughter are brutally murdered during a home invasion. When the criminals responsible for the crime strike a plea deal with the ambitious prosecutor Nick Rice, played by Fox, Clyde becomes disillusioned with the legal system's inability to deliver true justice. In an intricate and meticulously planned series of events, Clyde sets out to systematically punish not only the criminals, but also those involved in their lenient sentencing. Law-Abiding Citizen stands out as a revenge film for its intricate plot and intense cat-and-mouse game between the two central characters. The film combines gripping action sequences with thought-provoking moral dilemmas, challenging viewers to question the balance between personal justice and the rule of law.
Number 7.
Dead Man's Shoes. Dead Man's Shoes is a 2004 British thriller directed by Shane Meadows. The film follows Richard, played by Paddy Considine, a former soldier returning to his hometown to seek vengeance on a group of local thugs who tormented his mentally challenged brother, Anthony, Toby Kebbell. As Richard infiltrates the gang, he embarks on a relentless and calculated campaign of revenge. The film explores themes of justice, redemption, and the destructive power of violence. Richard's quest for retribution takes a toll on both him and those around him, blurring the line between hero and villain. Dead Man's Shoes differs from other revenge films with its raw and authentic portrayal of working-class life and the impact of violence on individuals and communities.
Number 6.
Gladiator. Gladiator is a 2000s epic historical drama directed by Ridley Scott, starring Russell Crowe and Joaquin Phoenix. Set in ancient Rome, the film follows Maximus Decimus Meridius, a general who is betrayed by Commodus, the corrupt emperor of Rome. After his family is murdered, Maximus is enslaved and forced to become a gladiator, driven by a thirst for vengeance and a desire for justice. Maximus rises through the ranks of the gladiatorial arena, captivating audiences with his skill and determination. As he gains popularity, Maximus seizes the opportunity to confront Commodus in a deadly battle that will determine the fate of the empire. Russell Crowe delivers a powerful and commanding performance as Maximus, capturing the character's strength, integrity, and inner turmoil. Joaquin Phoenix portrays Commodus with a chilling blend of charisma and malevolence, making him a memorable and formidable antagonist. Gladiator is a visually stunning film that combines epic action sequences with a compelling revenge-driven narrative. It explores themes of honor, loyalty, and the human spirit's resilience in the face of injustice.
What we doing live echoes in eternity.
Number 5.
John Wick. John Wick is a 2014 action thriller starring Keanu Reeves. The film introduces us to John Wick, a retired hitman mourning the loss of his wife. When a group of Russian mobsters break into his house, steal his car, and kill his beloved dog, they awaken the wrath of a man who was once the most feared assassin in the criminal underworld. Fueled by grief and a thirst for vengeance, John Wick embarks on a relentless and violent quest to hunt down those responsible. As he unleashes his lethal skills and navigates through the dangerous world of assassins and organized crime, Wick's actions draw the attention of his former associates, and a bounty is placed on his head. What sets John Wick apart is its commitment to creating a mythology around its titular character and the underground society he inhabits. It hints at a complex and interconnected network of assassins, adding depth to the film's fast-paced narrative.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
Number 4.
Oldboy. Oldboy is a thrilling and intense South Korean film that is sure to keep you on the edge of your seat. The story is a complex and thought-provoking one, with plenty of twists and turns that will keep you guessing until the very end. The film's lead actor, Min-sik Choi, delivers a powerful performance as the protagonist, who is determined to uncover the truth behind his 15-year imprisonment and seek revenge against those responsible. The film is directed with a stylish and artistic flair, with striking cinematography and a haunting score that adds to the overall atmosphere. The action scenes are well choreographed and executed, adding to the film's intense and suspenseful tone. Oldboy is not just a mere action revenge film, but it is a deep exploration of human nature, personal identity, and the consequences of our actions. The film will leave you questioning your own moral compass and the nature of revenge. Oldboy is a must-see for fans of thrillers and foreign films, but also for those looking for a thought-provoking and engaging film experience. It is a masterpiece that will stay with you long after the credits have rolled.
Number 3.
The Crow. The Crow is a 1994 supernatural action film based on James O'Barr's graphic novel of the same name. The film follows Eric Draven, a musician who is brutally murdered alongside his fiancée Shelley on the eve of their wedding. 1 year later, Eric is resurrected by a mystical crow, granting him supernatural abilities to seek revenge on those responsible for their deaths. The Crow stands out as a revenge film for its dark and atmospheric setting and Brandon Lee's iconic performance. Elevated by a fantastic soundtrack, the film explores themes of love, loss, and the destructive nature of vengeance. Eric grapples with his own inner demons while seeking justice for himself and Shelley. What makes The Crow particularly poignant is the real-life tragedy that occurred during its production. Brandon Lee, son of martial arts legend Bruce Lee, was accidentally killed on set, adding an eerie layer of tragedy to the film's narrative and enhancing its themes of life, death, and the power of resurrection.
Number 2.
Count of Monte Cristo. This is the perfect embodiment of a revenge film. The story follows Edmond Dantes, played by Jim Caviezel, a young sailor who was falsely accused of treason and imprisoned on the eve of his wedding. After spending years in a secluded island prison, he escapes and transforms himself into the enigmatic and wealthy Count of Monte Cristo. Driven by a burning desire for revenge against those who wronged him, Edmond embarks on a meticulously planned campaign to dismantle his enemies' lives and fortunes. As he assumes different identities and weaves a web of manipulation and deceit, Edmond's true identity remains hidden as he orchestrates their downfall one by one. Jim Caviezel delivers a compelling performance as Edmond Dantes, effectively portraying the character's transformation from a hopeful and innocent young man to a cunning and vengeful mastermind. The film's supporting cast, including Guy Pearce as the treacherous Fernand Mondego and Richard Harris as the wise and mysterious Abi Faria, adds depth to the story.
And at number 1.
Leon the Professional. Leon the Professional is a 1994 action thriller directed by Luc Besson. The film centers around Leon, played by Jean Reno, a solitary and highly skilled hitman who forms an unlikely bond with Matilda, who is played by Natalie Portman, a young girl whose family is brutally murdered by corrupt DEA agents. As Matilda seeks revenge, she apprentices herself to Leon, hoping to learn his lethal skills and assist in avenging her loved one. The film delves into the complex relationship between Leon and Matilda as they navigate a dangerous world of violence and corruption. It explores themes of redemption, empathy, and the blurred lines between good and evil, while Leon is initially detached and emotionally guarded. Matilda's presence awakens a paternal instinct within him, leading to a profound transformation in both characters. Leon, the professional, stands out as a revenge film due to its compelling characters, intense action sequences, and emotional depth. The performances by Jean Reno and a young Natalie Portman are remarkable, capturing the vulnerability and strength of their characters with authenticity and nuance. Thank you so much for watching. Let us know your picks or anything we may have missed. And remember to
Like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to hit the notification bell.